What's going on, people? And welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to do a match reaction of the game that finished today. Celtic 2, Aberdeen 2 in the Scottish Premiership. The first game back after the international break, the second one of the season. And the Hoops and the Dons, both still undefeated in the league after playing out an entertaining 2-2 draw at Celtic Park. First off, I thought it was a game of two halves. I thought Celtic were the better team in the first half. I thought Aberdeen proved their worth in the second half. I thought both teams were unlucky not to win this game. I thought both teams had their moments. Celtic would be so disappointed. The fact that they didn't get maximum points. The fact we were 2-0 up. We were dominant in the first half at times. Very disappointing defensively. All over the place, I thought today. I thought defensively we did not look good at all. Very concerned about the defence going into the game against Atlanta, which I will get onto towards the end of this video. Aberdeen were outstanding in the second half. I thought their manager, he got his tactics spot on. Thought Aberdeen in the second half showed a lot of guts to come back and from 2-0 down at Celtic Park and play their game. They came to have a go. They did. You know, it's the toughest game so far domestically, definitely. And yeah, it was a really good game for the neutral. Both level on points still. Obviously, if Rangers win against Kilmarnock tomorrow, obviously they'll close the gap on both teams. But it was a really good game. Game started. Celtic started better, I think. I think Aberdeen tried their best, but I think Celtic started quite well. Arnie Engels, very unlucky, hit the bar. You know, Meathoff makes a mistake. It's played back to him. He makes a hash of it. Comes out to Engels. Meathoff is backpedaling. Engels chips it over him. Hits the top of the bar and goes out. That was really unlucky from Celtic. It really was. Celtic then did get the goal that they were looking for. It was Rio Hatate from a Kyogo assist. Arnie Engels again was involved. You know, he played the ball down the line. Kyogo, really good time run. Played it into the middle. There was Hatate. You know, it's a really good finish. Past the goalkeeper into the back of the net. It was 1-0 to Celtic. Celtic then made it 2-0 a few minutes later. You know, again, it was really good play. Aberdeen were really unlucky, though. It was a bit fortuitous. It was down the left-hand side. Came in to Maeda. Maeda then played it across. Malloy got a block on it. After somebody hit a shot. Unfortunately for him, it fell to Kyogo, who was standing in the penalty area. And Kyogo slashes it into the back of the net. Celtic were 2-0 up. You know, Leighton Clarkson had a chance. You know, he got him behind. Again, it got a bit fortuitous to deflection. It came back to him late. He put it past Schmeichel, but Alex Vayu, I thought, had an up-and-down game today. Thought he done some decent things. I thought he was a bit dodgy defensively as well today. Cleared it off the line. But at half-time, it was Celtic 2, Aberdeen 0. And the second half begins. Aberdeen, completely different in the second half. I thought Celtic got complacent. I thought Celtic let the game slip. You know, it was really disappointing. Sockler made it 2-1. Gets in behind Scales too easily. It's a really good pass by Clarkson. You know, it's a really good ball. Sockler, who scored against us in the semi-final of the Cup last season. Beautiful finish from Sockler, 2-1. Aberdeen were back in the game. Aberdeen then equalised. So disappointing defensively. You know, all over the place at the back. No idea what Celtic were doing. It really is poor. Comes out to Graham Shinney. Graham Shinney hits it. Comes off Oster and Trustry. And goes past Schmeichel, 2 each. Aberdeen, unbelievably, were level. Aberdeen then thought they took the lead. It was a free kick. It was whipped in. Headed towards goal by Rubetic. Hit Duke and went in. You know, it was... Aberdeen thought they were in front. VR had a look. It was disallowed for handball by Duke. It hit him on the arm. It was the right decision. VR did get it right. You know, Celtic, you know, tried to get the goal, you know, to win them the game after throwing away a 2-0 lead. Luke McCowan, you know, was fouled right on the edge of the box. Again, VR got it right. You know, can't criticise VAR today and the referee. They got everything spot on today. McGowan was brought down just on the edge of the box. It was deflected away for a corner. Forrest had an effort. Forrest came on. He had an effort that just went wide. And then right at the death, Meathoff made an unbelievable save from a corner. It's whipped in. It's headed towards goal. Brilliant save by Meathoff. Celtic again get the ball. Duke then basically saved Aberdeen the points. On the line, it's going. Alistair Johnson does everything right. He hits it towards goal. Duke, unbelievable defending on the line. And that's how it finished. It finished 2 each. Very disappointing from a Celtic perspective. We've thrown away points. First time this season. We still haven't lost a game yet. But, 2 points dropped when we should have got 3 points, really. It's not really acceptable, if you ask me. Very disappointed, as you can see. The fact we didn't win this game. The fact we were 2-0 up. We were in complete control in the first half, I thought. We played some really good stuff. Second half completely fell to pieces, I think, defensively. Defensively is very concerning. We conceded against Ross County. Obviously we conceded 7 against Borussia Dortmund. I think since the Dortmund game, Celtic haven't been the same, I think. Particularly at the back. I think at the back we're very complacent. I don't like Austin Trusty and Liam Scales at the back. I didn't think Trusty had his best game today. I think he looks very suspect at the moment. For Alex Valle, done some decent things going forward, but I thought he looked better going forward than he did defensively. He recovered a few times and he had the shot that cleared off the line from Aberdeen. He got back and cleared off the line from Clarkson. But, I thought he was a bit wobbly in the game. I thought Liam Scales played okay, apart from the mistake against Sockler. I thought he'd done fine. But yeah, on to the game against Atlanta. We need to defend a lot. We need to work out a way to get a result there, because if we play like that defensively, we'll get ripped to shreds by them, the Europa League winners from last season. They're a very, very good side, Atlanta. In Serie A, they're no mugs. Hopefully we get Carter Vickers back. Carter Vickers and Scales needs to be the partnership, and Trusty needs to come out as far as I'm concerned. I know it sounds harsh on Trusty, but I just think Scales and Carter Vickers are more comfortable as a centre-back pairing. But yeah, very disappointed. I imagine Brendan Rodgers is probably going to be very annoyed that we haven't won this game, when we should have done. We went 2-0 up. Normally, we'd win that game comfortably. But credit to Aberdeen. They proved their worth. They proved they're no pushover. Very good. That manager they got, very impressed with him today. He got his tactics spot on with Talene. Very good manager. Aberdeen's still undefeated as well, so we're going to be really interesting to see if Aberdeen can hold it together and can challenge Celtic and Rangers throughout the season. But yeah, it's a very good game. Nothing really else to say. Move on to the next game against Atlanta. And we'll see how that goes. So yeah, take care. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll do a reaction to the Atlanta game in midweek. Peace.